All right, I want to talk a little bit about the difference between an assignment and a quiz. So, I know in a traditional classroom, a quiz is like a test that counts for more than an assignment. In Canvas, however, that's a little bit different. Assignments and quizzes are just two different methods of delivering content, they're just structurally two different things. The way grading works in Canvas is you can sort these quizzes and assignments into whatever category you want. I can create a quiz and have it go into the classwork category, or I can create an assignment and it be counted as a test grade. The grading is a completely different set of things. Right now, we want to look at the difference in structure between assignments and quizzes because the difference is really in how they deliver information or how they present when the students click on them. If you're looking at them in a module, this is from an old yearbook class I had created. The icons that show the difference, the little rocket ship, that is a new quiz in new quizzes. There's an old format of quizzes, but I believe Canvas has discontinued that. So all quizzes from now on will be in a format called new quizzes. Whatever, just ignore that. You'll see the little rocket ship if the assignment is set up as a quiz, and you will see a little like paper with a pencil if the assignment is set up as an assignment. So if you're looking at them in a module, you'll be able to see those icons. If you have them otherwise set up on pages, things like that, the links will just look like links, but you'll be able to find them over here on the left-hand side under assignments and under quizzes. It's where you can go to find any of those things that you have created. Let's look at the difference. So what is the difference? An assignment, you're going to see everything all on one page. It's just going to be like one question presented as a page. Looks a bit like this. This is a picture of the week number one, assignment. For this one assignment, students had to go and take 10 pictures at a sporting event. All I see is one page, and it's set up like a page. If I was going to edit it, I would see a standard editing box with like bold italics. I can embed things, so I can embed a Google form into this assignment. I can embed pictures, I can embed audio files, I can add links, I can add Google Docs. I can embed all kinds of things into this. It's a regular editing page, like you would see if you were creating a page on Canvas. But when the students click on it, this is all they're going to see. They're just going to see one page. So everything will be listed here. You can make this as long as you want to. I can create how many points I want it to be worth. If I wanted this to be a test grade, I could make it worth 100 points. I can put it in a different grading category. I can put it in the test category. Or I can make it an assignment, or I could just make it a practice that's worth no points at all. It's up to you. You can add a due date, you can assign it to particular students, you can lock it so that it's only available at certain times, and this is something that all assignments and quizzes and content in Canvas, you can lock these times, so if you don't want them to be able to do it after the deadline, you can make it so that it's inaccessible after that deadline. Basically, once you open an assignment, you're going to see everything all on one page, and you're going to submit just one time, and you will give it just one grade, all in a single unit. If you want the kids to do multiple questions and progress through those questions, instead of just listing out 10 questions here in the box, if you want them to be able to click between the questions, that is going to be the quiz. So when you're building a quiz, you can create multiple questions for them, and they will see this, they will progress through it just like a normal quiz. I have used both for classroom assignments. I have used both for um, quizzes and tests, things like that. For example, we had a movie reflection, and I wanted them to, instead of just skip to the end and do all the questions at one time, I wanted them to work through the questions progressively, and so that they could have like a chain of thought as they went along. So I created that movie reflection assignment in a quiz format. That way they would have to answer a question and click next before they could see the next question. They didn't just see them all on one single page, which I thought was really helpful. And you can make it a classwork assignment, you can make it not. But what they see is going to be either an assignment, they'll see everything at once, or a quiz, they can see multiple questions. And you can set it up so that they see all these questions at one time, or you can go in and arrange so that they only see one question at a time, and you can allow backtracking or not. It's up to you. Um, just saying there's just two different formats for how the students see this information. There's no difference in the grading. You can change the grades to be worth just a few points. You can make the grades to be worth a lot of points. One thing I like about the quiz format is with Canvas, when you're creating this new quiz, I can make the entire quiz worth 10 points. And then no matter how many questions I create, how many points I assign to each of those questions, still the whole quiz is only going to be 10 points. So within here, there might be 34 points worth of questions. And if they get 30 of those 34 points, it will convert that to a score out of 10 if I make the quiz only worth 10 points, which is super, super helpful, especially for smaller grades like exit tickets or quick reflections, any kind of formative assessment. If you want to set it up one question at a time, use a quiz. If you want to set it up so that here are 5 questions about today, use an assignment. If you want to embed content from Google or from the web or from YouTube or wherever, you can do that on both sections. You can embed things so that you see everything at once, like here are your questions, here's a video with all those questions. You can do that in an assignment, or you can do it in a quiz. It's really exactly the same. It just depends on how do you want the students to be able to see the information? Do you want them to see it all at once, or do you want to see it one question at a time?